All right, everybody. So today I'm going to be giving you a bird's eye look of Facebook ads. Maybe you're a social media marketing agency owner and you don't have an outsourcer, and you're trying to learn some skills yourself. So you want to learn different campaign objectives, when to use which different campaigns, and I'll just kind of go into a few different things, but going to give you a nice bird's eye view of Facebook ads. Over the past year and a half, I've built a six-figure social media marketing agency. And when I was starting off, I had to do a lot of different ads on my own. And I still run ads to this day for my personal brand. And I have a really good, amazing outsourcer that I ask him for advice for as well. So let's go in, let's jump into this. I'm excited to take you inside. Alrighty, everybody. So I'm going to jump into the computer here, take you through some basics on Facebook advertisings, and also show you some, just some breakdowns, what a campaign is, what an ad set is, what an ad is, and also show you some ideas for ads, depending on your niche. So when you go into business.facebook.com, you make your account, you're basically, everybody knows this screen. If you don't, this is just like your objective screen, which is where you choose one of these different, categories. So, for example, let's say you're trying to get, leads for a business. You would most likely use either lead generation here or a conversion objective here on a separate landing page. We're also testing a lot of different things with Facebook Messenger and Messenger bots. But even with those, we're using traffic campaigns. So I'm just going to touch on a lot of different concepts here and bring you some value. So here's a good example campaign here. So what you can do is you would go into, you would pick one of these. So let's say we would do conversions here. And let's just pretend that I am trying to get leads for a dentist or for a real estate agent, or for, you even would use this on e-commerce as well. But I'll just take you inside. The conversion is basically, it's the way that it works is it uses a lot of the data that Facebook gathers from the pixel, and you use something called custom conversion. So you're getting people to take valuable actions on your website. So for example, if it's an e-commerce store and you have custom conversions set up to where you can tell whether or not somebody has added something to their cart or initiated a checkout, or maybe they even purchased, you can use this objective to optimize for that specific action. So versus some of these other ones, the traffic, you're basically just trying to send people to the website or just get them there, right? But when you have a conversion, you are literally telling Facebook, hey, optimize for people that are most likely to convert on this ad, and I want them to convert on a purchase. So let's go through a conversion type ad right here. Let me move this here. So let's just pretend this is an e-commerce ad. This is an ad or a campaign strategy that I've seen my outsourcer use. So I'll go ahead and just create that for you guys. So let's just pretend this is cold traffic prospecting campaign. Boom, you're in there. Now, what you can do is you have your custom conversion events here. So this isn't one that I actively use, but now that I'm here, might as well show you guys some of this. So what could we do here? I usually don't do it this way. Where do I have a website? Okay, let me try this then. I'm gonna actually take you through this because I know, because I know this is how some of it is for you guys, right? You guys can't, it's not all super easy and just, all right. So here is my, photography video business that we have. So what I can do, for example, man, you guys are going to get some great value here. Okay. So this is basically now turning into how to set up custom conversions and run a campaign. So instead of this being an e-commerce store, let's literally pretend this is for my, photography business here. So for example, what we can do is set up a custom conversion. So when you go to track custom conversions, you're basically putting little booby traps on each step, right? So for example, right here, this is page 1 of my website here. And when I go to page 2 here, why is there saying there's no pixel? Maybe it shut off. I don't really use this to run ads. This is more for in-house business. But so this is a great example, right? So now sorry guys, I'm totally going to show you this right off these are the troubleshooting problems that a lot of people have. So let's go to pixels here and let's do set up pixel. Or do I have okay, so yeah, let's try it here. Manually install the code yourself. Boom. So what I'm gonna do is I am now gonna install the pixel onto this website. So that was very easy here. Let's do, where is it? Trust me, you guys, you're going to be dealing with this. I didn't even plan on doing this, but this is fine. I'm basically now teaching you how to set up a custom conversion for your website. Okay, so boom, apply that code. Now we are already there. So if you look before you rewind this, you will see that this is blank, but now should fire. There we go. Boom. So now the pixel is tracked, okay? So now we have a basic booby trap on this website that's getting top level information. So if we go here, continue, we can leave that and we can refresh it and it will show that this is active. It may not show it here. There it is. Don't worry about this in this video, but it's green here. It's because I didn't set up all these different conversions and stuff. So this is my active one for my business. So what we're going to do here is, now that that's installed, let's say that this is the main page, right? Which is not a high converting. This is not, like I said, this is not for outside business. This is just an internal page basically. So what we do here is we set up this conversion, right? So we choose this as a view category and we put landing page view, GMS website, step 1. Okay. So once I refresh that, boom. All right. So now, let's see here. There it is. And now I can refresh this a few times to make sure that the pixel is there. And there is the page view, okay? So once we have the first step basically optimized, you're now telling Facebook, see, now it's green. So now you're telling Facebook, hey, look, I'm optimizing for people to land on this page. So with something like traffic clicks, you're basically just getting people to click. So maybe they click, but they don't fully, land on the page. So you're telling Facebook here, hey, I want people to, go through this entire process. And I want it to optimize for just this step one right now. So let me show you step two. Okay. So step two would be clicking here, right? Because that would be another step. So we would take this link and we would basically add another conversion here. You'll see what I'm doing after a second. This may seem confusing now. Okay. So boom. Now you do GMS booking page, step two, and then you can do view content as well. Oops, view content, okay? So what have I done now? Okay, I basically put two different types of tracking devices on step one of an action and step two of an action. So the ultimate would be for them to actually schedule this, right? And choose a date, choose a time, and actually book, right? That's the ideal situation. So what you're doing is now, if I refresh this, you will see that now Facebook has two different types of events they can optimize for. There it is, boom. So I just need to refresh this here. Book online, done. So now when I do this again, it should turn green. Sorry about all the refreshing. There it is. Okay, so just to give you a quick summary, what I've done so far, and it may seem a little all over the place, that's because I didn't plan on actually setting this up. But what's cool is you guys got to see exactly, the types of issues and challenges you deal with as an agency. So basically what I've done by doing this setup now is I'm basically saying, hey, Facebook, I want you to optimize to the people, to the delivery, and the placement and everything. I want you to optimize specifically so that somebody goes to step two. Okay, that's what you're saying right here. And if I change this, I'm telling them, hey, I want you to optimize for everyone to just land on this first page. Okay, and that would be a good example for a cold campaign. Okay, for anything, apply this to real estate, apply this to any type of business. It's a good initial advertisement, a prospecting ad, where you're basically optimizing for people to just have some awareness with your page, but you're not necessarily optimizing for a purchase. You're just optimizing for somebody to just go on to the first page. So let's just pretend hypothetically that step one was viewing the content and that step two was purchase or a lead, right? So what I would do is I would set up this campaign here just like that. I would do all my targeting, which you can just do here. Let's just do that for whatever. This I can explain in another video, but I'm leaving this open so you could apply this to whatever that is for your social media marketing agency. And you can do, depending on what you're selling, either a 1-day click or view. But if you hover over these, they'll tell you, they should tell you. But basically this is saying that, the conversion window, like the amount of time that it usually takes somebody to actually convert into a purchase, you should know that, if you're selling like a $1,000 product, it's most likely that people are not going to buy, 3 months later. It's most likely that you're going to want like a 1-day click or view. And you could see it there, the amount of time it typically takes for someone to complete a valuable action. So you could test different things on that. 7 days clicked, 7-day click through, or a 1-day view. And then what you could do is go to continue. You can do a single image here, and you could do this. And then you choose your photo, whatever. Just choose this. This is for this is for my mentorship group, this pyramid here. So basically what you've done, this was mainly to show you the custom conversion event, is just show you that once you install it, you're telling Facebook, hey, I want to optimize for step 1 here or step 2 here. So you could, for instance, launch this, right? Let's say you published it, you had a landing page or something, and you're just optimizing for people to just land on the first page. Then you would confirm that. And what you can do is you can create a retargeting ad optimizing for step 2. So once you would launch that other ad, the first ad, the cold ad, what you can do is create a custom audience here, and I'll just show you that while we're here. We can go here to your audiences. And so based upon, let's see, where's the one I was just doing? Oh, okay. So for example, what we're doing so far is we're saying, hey, Facebook, optimize for people to just take a look at my, my landing page. I just want people to see it, have some high level awareness of what I do. You launch that, right? Then what you're doing is this. Then you're saying, hey, Facebook, everybody that, looked at my website, but they didn't go through the funnel, show them my ad again and optimize them to go through step 2. So hopefully that makes sense. So what you can do here is I can go to GMS clients, which is just a testing account I used, and I can come here and do create custom and then do website traffic. And so I can say in the past 30 days, and then what I can do is specific website pages. So I can say, because this was step 1, right? So let's say I want all the people that visited step 1 and didn't visit step 2, which is this. So I go boom. And then once I've done that, I basically now, so then once I create that, so I can do visited website, but didn't purchase. This is a very simplified version of what you would do, but this is so you understand the basics, okay? So maybe you would want this in the last, 14 days. And then you could do a separate one that's 30 days or whatever. Okay, boom, can create. There's not gonna be enough people because I literally just did it. But it still says that it's green. So it's enough to retarget to some extent. So you probably don't want to go over $5 if you're under 1,000, or over $5. So now going back here. So let's summarize here. So what you've done is you've told Facebook, hey, here's what I want, and I want you to optimize for people to get here. But in order to do that, I just need to show people what I'm doing first. I don't expect them to buy from me right then and there, but I just want them to see, what I'm doing. And I expect them to leave, I expect them to leave the page. And then what I want you to do is now all the people that left and didn't purchase, I want you to show them my ad again. And I want you to optimize them to purchase. Okay. So hopefully that's making sense for you. So now what I would do here, let me make sure this is loaded. So I would have launched step 1 just to get them to the high level awareness. Then I would do step 2, which is visited the website and didn't purchase. So now I'm taking the people that went to the site and didn't purchase, and I'm telling Facebook, hey, I want you to get some purchases. All right. And once you've done that, you can launch that. And that's an effective high-level strategy. So this was very simple. Hopefully it didn't confuse you. If it did, ask me any questions there below. In summary, you are basically doing a cold traffic campaign, and you are retargeting people that visited your website and didn't purchase using the conversion objective. So hopefully that brought you some value, and hopefully you enjoyed that. All right. See you guys soon.